All right, so you have started to, uh, I'm sorry, you have made your letters. They are all on different layers. You've hopefully renamed them. Then you've put in a couple graphics, one being your background. Now, looking at this looks okay. So I would like to talk about a couple different things that you can do with your letters. The first one is we do want to make one of these letters stand out. So they're all red, but I think they could use a little bit more interest. And if you remember in the last video, I told you that get your letters close to the way you want them, but we can make them a little more interesting. And this is how we're going to do that. So we are going to go to the web. All right. I want you to click on a new tab, and I would like for you to type in Brush Easy, E-E-Z-Y, Brush Easy. Go to Brush Easy, and this will allow you to get free brushes. The reason why we're going to use brushes is we want to add some general interest to one of our letters. So you can add highlights, splatters. They have all different types of things. You can make it look like broken concrete, water, plants, or whatever. For just a simple one, I'm just going to type in splatter. All right. And you're going to see here that you do get brushes that say premium. You obviously cannot use those brushes, but anything else you can. So I'm just going to click on this splatter right here, and it'll say free download. Go ahead and click free download. You have to wait 5 seconds because it is free. So it's going to be right there. And then you will see it download to your web browser. I would like for you to go ahead and double click that. It should open up a new window. In your new window, you will click on the file, and you will see something that says ABR, and that literally means a brush. All right, that's pretty simple. I would like for you to take that brush, and I would like for you to drag it over to your desktop. All right, and I think I just somehow missed dragging it to my desktop, so I'm going to try that again. Let's see if I can drag it over here to my desktop. All right. And they hopefully are sitting over there on my desktop. Now, I'm going to go back into Photoshop, and you will see this little icon over here that looks like a brush. You will click on it. You will come up here to where your brushes are, click this little arrow, and you will see all of your brushes that you have. I've already loaded some brushes in here. You will see your brushes. Up here is a little icon, a little cog. You will click it, and you will click import brushes. So you're going to bring in your brushes, and you should, if you did this right, have them on your desktop. All right, so they should be on your desktop. Let me look for them, and there they are. There's the splatter brushes, and I'm going to go ahead and click open, and you will see now that I have splatter brushes down here. All right, and I will be able to use splatter brushes. I will also tell you, if you click on your little cog and make sure all of these are checked, they will be easier for you to see. All right, so that is how you get brushes into it. Now, how do you use brushes? Well, that's pretty simple. You're going to come up here, and there is something on your screen that's called the object selection tool. So it's preset to this. You want to take the object selection tool and change it to a magic wand. A magic wand means pick colors. So I'm going to pick the magic wand. I'm going to pick my O because that's where I want to add my splatters. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to click anywhere inside of my O, and you will see it ends up with all these little magic lines, or we call them marching ants. That means I can only work inside the O. And what's pretty amazing about this is if I click on my brush, all right, I'm going to pick a color that you can see. So I'm going to pick a pretty vibrant green. And I pick on that, you can see I've got my brush there. By the way, if you look down at your keyboards, the brackets, bigger and smaller, will make the brush bigger and smaller. Now, what's cool about this is now that you've got your brush, now you can click, and you will see that it only paints inside of where your marching ants are. So if you look closely, I have now only painted the inside of my piece to make it look, different. It will not affect any other layer because this layer has been selected. So one more time, when you want to work on something different, you will come up here, choose Magic Wand. You will click inside of the letter you would like to work on. Then you will come over here, grab one of those paintbrushes that you imported, and you can add all kinds of interesting things to make one of your letters stand out.